And to get in the cult, women need to give the master. They call him the
Oh,
master.
of course.
Of
Of
course.
course.
Women need to give the master naked pictures to get in. This man is smart, though.
Oh my god.
Hi, this is Iris.
And this is Sophia.
And you're listening to Undressed. Hi, guys.
Hello. How are we doing today?
Good. I'm really in a good mood.
You are?
Yeah, because it's like rainy weather.
And
I love it.
some rainy weather.
Yes,
Yeah.
I already feel like the Halloween vibes coming to me.
You know what's going? You know what I saw this morning, and I was so happy. This week, you know it's gonna come back.
What?
Pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, already?
Already?
Starbucks,
Starbucks
Halloween fall
delivering.
drinks. Oh my god.
Yeah, can't wait. We
We
love
drank
to order
so
that.
many last season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very yummy. But I love this season. And finally the weather is like matching September,
Yeah.
like the fall thing, and I like it. I know it's like the opposite we're always talking about it
Mhm.
here, how we like it. But yeah, and it's also on theme for today because we're gonna talk about cults.
Yeah. And yeah, are you excited about the theme?
Super. I was like nervous before because we needed to do a lot of homework for
Yeah.
this one. I love like movies about cults and everything, a little dark, but to talk about them, I thought that I need to really inform
Yeah.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I did my research and I feel more confident now, and I
Mhm.
can't wait to share with you the creepy
Yeah.
stuff that I found
I'm
out.
so excited about it too. I also did my research. So yeah, today we're gonna share with each other.
It's gonna be a very interesting theme,
Yeah.
and I think it's like since Halloween is coming, it matches the vibe and the fall. I came full black.
You went, yeah.
I went all
I
out.
didn't. I'm just wearing jeans.
Bringing the light
Yeah,
into the podcast
yeah.
today. And also, I wanted to ask you because I don't have many updates from since the last episode, but I remember we left like a subject hanging by because Sophia was gonna have like the dinner to introduce your
Yeah.
parents to your boyfriend mom.
Yeah.
So how did it went? I'm very curious.
It was a Sunday lunch,
Okay.
because it was my boyfriend's mom's birthday, and it went amazing. It was
Oh my
actually
God.
like insane how good it went. Actually,
They
like,
liked each
they
other.
loved each other.
Wow.
Like, my mom just texted me today, like saying, "I loved like Hugo's
Oh, so
mom."
sweet.
Yeah, really sweet, and his mom loved my parents.
Oh my God.
And yeah, there was no like awkward moments at all. Conversation was always flowing. And yeah, I'm really happy. I don't know, like,
You
and
feel like a weight has lifted off your
so
shoulders.
like, yeah, I actually think I opened up a door because they were talking about another one.
Oh
soon.
no. No, you're gonna have like Sunday
Yeah,
lunch.
it's gonna be a thing. But yeah, it went really well, and I'm super happy about it.
So now you can think about doing like Christmas or whatever you want at your place
Yeah.
without the awkwardness.
True.
So
Yeah.
that's good. I'm really
Mhm.
proud.
Thank you.
You went really well. So yeah, I think that's all the updates we have since I don't remember anything special happening since last week.
I don't remember either. I know we worked our asses off.
Yeah, it was really tough.
because of Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna leave soon. And yeah, that was it actually.
I think so too. So we should dive into the theme today. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So first I want to ask you like what do you think it's a cult? Because I was researching like the definition because I wasn't sure what can be considered like a cult or a religion. Where do you draw the line? Like when you think about cults, what do you imagine?
So I always think of a leader, like a leader, someone that all of the people follow, all of the people within that cult, of
Yeah.
course. And I also think immediately of like an ideology. Like the cult needs to be connected to a certain ideology.
Mm.
Like, and sometimes it's a mix of like religious and then spirituality and
Yeah.
can also be like politics, I think, if you
Yeah,
think
true.
about it. But yeah, that's like what I imagine. And then I imagine like people blindly follow, like completely being like, it's like you forget about the thing. Like you forget about you what you learned and like you just follow someone blindly. I don't know.
Yeah, all the reason you leave all
Yeah,
the reason behind.
exactly. Yeah.
Same, because I have that trouble of really understanding what's a cult and what's religion. Because I think in my mind, I cannot differ them that much because all religions started somewhere,
Mhm.
So in the beginning they were like a cult, like a
Yeah.
small one. I think cults are like smaller groups, and sometimes religion started that way too.
Mhm.
Hope I don't get much hate here, but yeah, I think sometimes ideas start very crazy and then they can grow really big, and
Mhm.
religions are like that a little
Yeah.
bit. But yeah, I also imagine like smaller groups, crazy fandoms too,
Mhm.
and just people follow other people blindlessly. So yeah, I think I agree with you on that. And I also think about Charles Manson. That's
Yeah,
like my first
always.
thought.
Yeah,
We're
same.
gonna talk about him later, but yeah, that's my first thought when I think about
Yeah, and
cults.
I always think of the guy of yeah, of the leader as a guy, never as a woman.
Really?
Yeah, and I always think of him being like narcissist and just like full on psychopath.
But he needs to
And
be, he or she, they need to be like really smart because they need to convince like a lot of people,
yeah, but
like brainwash.
narcissists usually are very, very smart
Yeah.
people. Um, yeah, and like they need to have this certain degree of charisma and like being able to
To draw
draw
people
you,
in.
yeah, to draw you in. Um, just like that serial killer. What was his name? Like that was really handsome.
Handsome?
Yeah, people loved him. Killed a lot of women.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Handsome serial killer. My Google search today, it's like cults, Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy was handsome. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
I didn't
Like
know because
he
I
went
saw
out,
him
he
on
got
a.
all the ladies and then killed them. Yeah, they went
Ah.
like on dates because he was like kind of
Can
handsome.
you show me a picture? Just for.
You're not gonna think like it's not.
It's not, yeah, because I was watching like this series about serial killers once, and someone was like portraying him, and he wasn't really pretty, so I was confused. But
Yeah,
yeah, maybe women liked him
they
back
say
then,
that he had like a certain thing about
like
him, you know?
charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's one thing I also like think about when the word cults come to me.
yeah, and also, I don't know if you can consider a cult, but like, there's a lot of crazy fandoms too,
Mm-hmm.
So I believe if you're very famous and you have a lot of fans that will do anything for you, you could take that,
Yeah,
and kind of make them do whatever you want to do.
yeah.
Luckily, I can remember like any celebrity that is crazy like that and want to like make their fandoms do something weird, but if they wanted, they could. So I think in a way it can be considered
Mm-hmm.
almost like a cult.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like super crazy fandoms.
yeah. I agree. Mm-hmm.
Oh, also talking about celebrities and cults, there's all this talk about like the whole satanism and like people selling the soul. We talked about it here in conspiracy
Mm-hmm.
theories. But I also don't know, I forgot to research that, if satanism is like a religion or a cult.
I think it's a religion. I think it's
It
a
might be,
religion.
yeah, because there's all this talk, and now we have like Doja Cat with all like demons
Yeah.
and stuff. So I don't know why this came to be a thing,
We
but
can
a lot of
actually
people believe in that.
maybe we should research the difference between a cult and religion.
Yeah, let's search that.
Yeah. Religions seek a mass following. Cults, however, rely on secret or special knowledge, which is revealed only to initiates by the cult's funder or his her chosen representatives.
So yeah, I think it's like a smaller
Yeah.
group.
I think, yeah, the thing with religion is that like you can easily spread the word and just like, you can go to church and like, I don't know, and with the cult is what's saying here, like you need to be in contact with the leader in order to be
Yeah,
like,
but some religions were born that way,
yeah,
right? You need to
yeah,
follow the leader back
yeah,
then, and now they are big enough that they have like books and Bibles and all
yeah,
that. But back then, it was like small
yeah.
cults.
While I was doing my research, I like all of the comments that I was reading, they were all saying, I don't know how Scientology isn't considered a cult.
Yeah, it's a religion.
Yeah. And everyone was saying that it should be considered a cult
Yeah,
instead.
because I have the feeling like it got so big and all these
Yeah.
buildings they have now, so it's a religion.
Hmm.
But it's not that different.
Yeah.
Maybe now instead of one leader, they have like a whole pyramid scheme
Yeah.
of leaders,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's mostly the same thing. But yeah, about Hollywood, I don't really understand the whole thing we talked here before. I think it's just inspiration, to be honest, but I think they use
Yeah.
like the whole Satan and demons to kind of represent the thing that like they are selling their souls to the music industry
Yeah.
in the sense that they are like trying to just make money and songs that
Yeah.
will hit the radio. But yeah, I think the song is cool. I think the whole album is very cool.
It's like a bop. Everything she does is like so good.
Yeah, so I
And
think it's just another phase.
yeah, but I think it's just like to shock because it gets people talking. That's what they want.
Yeah,
At the
true.
end of the day, they want money.
True.
So yeah.
Some of those videos get really like banned from countries and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. It's insane, actually. It's
It
really
is.
insane. But yeah, we've talked about like the leader, but I also think that the leader of a cult looks for a specific type of people
Yeah, I
when
think
gathering people
Yeah, I
to the
think people
cult.
need to be like fragile in a way,
Yeah,
like
really
mentally
fragile.
fragile,
Yeah.
and they need like direction. There's a lot of people who can't
Mm-hmm.
make decisions on their own. They need like a direction, and this person comes in
Yeah.
with all this knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Why don't you follow me?"
Yeah. And usually like they are alone, they don't have like family, friends, and they feel the need to like fit in something.
Mm,
And it's like so easy. And usually I read that in the beginning, like the leader love bombs you so much that you really feel like you belong there and that you like
yeah,
that's the thing you've been searching for your whole life.
exactly.
And yeah, suddenly the cult is your life.
Maybe you
And
don't
yeah.
have like a support system, and you find it there
Yep.
because it's like a whole community.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely needs a certain profile to be the leader and a certain profile to
To
be the
be
follower.
yeah, for sure.
What do you think you would be? I'm curious.
I don't know. I want to believe that I'm not naive to be the follower.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be a leader either. So
Just wouldn't get it.
I would dismantle.
Oh, you would
I
dismantle.
would
You
dismantle
would
the
get in
cult.
as a like
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
pretend you want to get in,
Mm-hmm.
and then you like break it
Yeah.
from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think too. I think I wouldn't. I was never very like influenced into doing stuff. Even like we talked last episode, it was about school. I remember everyone doing like, do you want to like smoke, for example? And I
Mm-hmm.
never like did, even if everyone was doing it around me and stuff like that, small stuff like that. So I never did stuff to belong. So I think I wouldn't be a follower. Um, so between those two, I would think I would just be a leader, maybe because I have crazy ideas. So I would be like, do
Oh,
aliens
you would be
exist? And
the
everyone's like, oh,
leader.
let's listen to her. No, but I would be awful talking to people into the cult.
Yeah.
So my cult would have
Yourself.
just me.
You would be like
We're having a meeting here today.
you would come close to someone and be like, do you want to join me? And they'd be like, no.
Doorbell and be like, can I read you the word of the Lord?
Lord Alien.
Oh my God, I'm dying. But I researched so many like the creepiest of cults. So I can't wait to just start
Yeah,
and share me with you.
let's
And you
do
have
it.
some to share with
I
me,
have
right?
some as well. So yeah, we don't know each other's cults,
Yeah. We shared like the name to make sure that we didn't research the
The
same.
same, yeah.
And we're gonna like react to these cults.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, should I start?
Yeah,
Oh my
let's
god,
go for it. Yeah.
I'm just so excited. So this cult has a really weird name. It's called Nixium.
Xium.
Nixium.
So N.
Niv, which is read as a U, and M.
Okay.
Nixium. It's like
Nixium.
almost looks like Latin, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something made up as the entire cult thing. So this cult was created in 1998.
Mm-hmm. Very, very recent.
It's very recent. Yeah, we were both alive.
Nice.
And the cult branded himself as self-help organization.
Okay.
Okay. And was actually a sex cult.
Okay.
And to get in the cult, women need to give the master, they call him the master.
Of course.
Of
Of course.
Women need to give the master naked pictures to get in. This man is smart though.
Oh my god.
They need to send like a full-on application.
They'd
Not
be like,
everyone.
oh, I hope I get in. I hope he likes my pigs.
Like not everyone can get in, okay? He needs to really check
Yeah,
if
like,
it's worth it.
are they legit? Are they edited? If it's like photoshopped? No.
It has a type. So later, these photos would be used as blackmail for them not to get off the cult. So yeah, it's really terrible.
Little evil.
And once they were in, once the naked photos were approved, they had to be marked. And they told her they were gonna give them small tattoos to belong to the group. But it turns out it's like a full-on ritual where the master branded them, you know, the things you do to cows, branded them with his initials above their pelvic. Awful, I know.
But like burned?
Like burned, branded as you do to the cows. Above the pelvic area with his initials while they shouted, "Master, please brand me. It would be an honor."
No fucking way.
Yes, a
Wait,
full-on
was that
ritual.
like in the US?
Oh, this one. Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Crazy. It's crazy. Like they needed to
Fucking
be
crazy.
shouting, "Please brand me, master. It
And
would be
that's
an honor."
it? And that's it.
They would belong to the cult, and then of course it was a sex cult, so they would have like all type of like orgies and stuff. And when they try to get out, they would have like the pictures and videos, everything. So
So
girls
the
would be
whole
like,
point is like they would live with him in a house and have sex all the time.
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And the worst thing about this cult is they had like really young women, so 15 and stuff like that. So it was terrible. And there's two doc series about this cult, so I would love to watch them. Actually, I'm gonna leave it here in case anyone wants to watch too. One is called The Vow, and the other one is called Seduced. Seduced.
Wow. That's insane.
Must be cool. I want to watch it,
Yeah, I want to watch it too.
but really creepy.
Really creepy.
Please brand me, master.
Please burn me, master. But like, I want to know more. Like, why would they send the pictures in the first place?
I don't know. I think people are so crazy when they want to like to be accepted, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe there was more to it. He must have some kind of story of self-help because it was a self-help organization. So I think it was very branded a lot like women power and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
very
women.
creepy.
Yeah. Okay. Should I share one of mine?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one I brought was actually inspired by you.
Oh
which
my
is
god.
called-
What do you mean?
It's called realism.
What?
Realism. So it's not like realism. The A comes before the E,
Realism.
and the E has like two dots on top
Okay.
of the E. And it's actually an UFO religion
Oh my
and they
god.
claim to be the largest one.
Wow.
And it was founded by a French guy. And basically, they believe that an advanced species of aliens that are called Elohim, no,
Wait.
Elohim,
Elohim.
Elohim,
I like it. It's cute.
created life on
Elohim.
Earth. Elohim.
I love it. Elohim, phone home.
Elohim.
Phone. I love it actually. I might get influenced into this one. Actually,
Oh
I'm a
no, we
follower.
lost her, guys. I'm only on my first cult and we lost her.
Okay.
So yeah, they believe that this species created life on Earth.
I think
Okay.
that's actually very convincing.
Yeah. And basically, the guy that created the cult. The cult was founded in 74, by the way.
Oh, it's old.
Um, he has written loads of books about it so far, and basically, the guy is called Vorillon.
Wow.
Vorillon. Claude Vorillon. It's French. And
Oui, oui.
he says he was allegedly contacted by aliens and told many mysteries. And the aliens told him that life was originally established upon Earth 22,000 years ago through
Okay.
genetic manipulation by aliens. So aliens did some genetic manipulation and created us.
Like maybe on monkeys to
Yeah.
create humans, something like that.
I think so.
Okay.
That's
Seems
what they
legit.
believe. And these aliens desire to return to Earth.
Okay.
They believe so. And they say that all of the prophets that came, such as Moses, Buddha, John the Baptist, Jesus, Muhammad, all of the prophets, they were guides sent by aliens to prepare
Okay.
humanity for the future that it's gonna be. Aliens are gonna come.
They forgot to to write that
I
on the
forgot
Bible
to write.
though.
No, but like
It's gonna be a big
I've read
surprise.
about that too. They have his own adaptation of the Bible that
Oh.
they believe. They basically read like through the lines. Imagine like the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
It's like
The Garden
an
of
alien.
Aliens.
Exactly.
It makes so much sense. The snake was just like an alien, like
Yeah, exactly.
makes so much sense.
Exactly. And yeah, the apple was, I don't know. But yeah, and this is to enter the religion, in case you're interested. First, you need to deny all of the previous religious beliefs that you might have had.
Okay.
And then you need to have a baptism. And in this baptism, you're going to be transmitted with the cellular plan of an alien.
So instead of holy water, I would have like a foil head.
A fall.
Oh my god. A foil head in that weird shape.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I would love. I think this religion is like all you.
Much more fun baptism.
But yeah,
Okay.
it says this baptism ritual allegedly communicates the person's DNA to a Elohim, which is the name of the extraterrestrial aliens, extraterrestrial computer. I don't know. And then I searched more about it. I was like, how do they like communicate your DNA with that? And it's just like a regular baptism
With water?
with water. So yeah, guys, sorry to disappoint. I was like, oh my god, do they like connect you to
Yeah.
a machine and do something? No, just water. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it would be more fun.
But
Like a
yeah.
head or something.
Yeah. Maybe you can implement that new thing.
I never really understood those heads, but I think it's really cute. So, do you know if it's like dismantled or if it's still strong?
I think it's still strong, actually. I haven't searched more about it, but he was still writing books about it in 97 and 98.
So it was harmless, right?
Yeah,
That's
it
good.
was harmless.
I like harmless cults.
But they do encourage a lot of sexual relationships.
What?
and support the LGBT movement. Because from what I read, they're
They
like,
support the
yeah,
LGBT.
they're
They are
like,
kind.
because imagine if you believe that you came from aliens, like they they see themselves as very like fluid, you know. So they're like gonna have sex with everyone that
They're
moves.
free.
Yeah, they're free.
They're
Yeah,
free.
they're free.
Uh, remind me the name of the alien.
Realism.
No, the alien. I
Oh,
love the
Elohim.
Elohim. I will keep that.
Elohim.
I will
Elohim.
keep that in my mind in case they return. Of course, I already know his name. It's
You're
cute.
gonna be like, Elohim,
It's
is
you.
that you? You're gonna be like, yes. How did you know?
Oh my god. It looks like we're drunk. I don't know why cults are being so funny.
Okay, hit me up with
I'm
another one.
sweating. Okay, now we're gonna talk something a little darker.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about the Manson family just to get it off our nerves since it's like the main. I think Charles Manson is like the most famous cult leader
Yeah.
ever. And I learned a lot about him during the research. So, did you know that he moved to LA to become a musician?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I saw there's actually a really good Netflix show about him that is called, I think it's called How to Be a Leader of a Cult. And it's basically about him.
The full
The
series
full on,
about him.
yeah, but I haven't watched it yet all. But yeah, it shows like all of his life story. And yeah, in the beginning, he was like a musician
Yeah, he
and
even
he
got
moves
like a
there.
song produced by I think the Beach Boys or
Yeah,
someone from the Beach Boys.
yeah,
Crazy. But he failed.
exactly. It was like a full on Hitler like thing vibe. Like he
Like he
failed the
was
arts thing
frustrated.
and
Yeah.
like yeah, went full on crazy. Yeah.
So be careful, producers, when you turn someone down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he was very frustrated. And in 1969, his followers entered two houses, murdering everyone inside. So there, like some of his followers say he didn't order anything, and he
Yeah.
still claims that he didn't order shit,
Mhm.
and they did it on their own. But of course, like he was arrested because everyone like
Mhm.
knew he was the cult leader, and he influenced them into performing those killings. But yeah, I was surprised to find out that it's still very confusing, the story. And some people believe that he was obsessed with this song, this Beatles song. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was in the documentary, called Helter Skelter.
Mhm.
And he thought that was like almost a premonition to an apocalypse
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
And some people believe the murders were because of this, and it was like the start of that apocalypse that he imagined.
Mhm.
But other people think it was because he thought on those houses, at least the first one, I think, that it belonged to one of the producers who
Yeah.
kind of failed him
Mhm.
or his music career.
Yeah.
So and he wasn't living there anymore. So
Mhm.
there's still mixed opinions on this case, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But what surprised me the most here is that, and I think that's why he's the most famous, is that he never did anything.
No, like yeah. Yeah.
He's like
They had
completely clean.
yeah, people doing it for him. Yeah.
And the murders were outrageous.
Yeah. And also one of the big differences of his cult for other cults is that he used drugs on everybody.
Yeah.
Like so in the beginning, like the initiation, he would give people like a little LSD thing. And that's where they would like flip and be obsessed with him because
Yeah.
they saw like whatever you see when you take that. And they started to believe that he was like a god to them because he allowed them to see things
And
and
he was the dealer, so they kind
yeah.
of cleaned into him to be
Yeah.
able to get the drugs.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Like he has really crazy eyes,
Yeah.
I think.
And he used to
Very
like put
scary.
like a cross on in everyone's forehead. I don't
Yeah.
know why. It's like his brand as well. I don't know if it was a tattoo or if it was just like pencil, but I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but yeah. like his followers used to have like a
A
cross
cross,
on
like
in the
inverted
forehead.
or
No,
just regular
just like
cross?
the plus sign.
Yeah,
I think so.
he was definitely very crazy. He has really crazy eyes,
He
and it's
does.
crazy that he didn't like get his hands dirty. But at the same time, when you look at him, you are so scared.
Yeah. Maybe like they were like all on drugs when they killed everybody. Like the
Probably,
guy's followers, I don't know. And he
probably.
was like, "Yeah, you should do it." And they're like, "Yeah, I don't know." I don't know, like how do you make people do stuff for you?
I don't know. I think he's like you were saying in the beginning. He's very charismatic, and of course, the drugs didn't help. So I think all of them need to be a little cuckoo crazy
Yeah.
to you to perform all that.
Yeah.
But he's definitely like a weird looking dude.
Yeah. And it was all like in the 60s and 70s, right? I
Yeah.
remember it was like
Yeah, they also
they
kind
were
of
kind of
branded themselves
hippies.
as like hippies. Yeah,
Yeah.
so all like peace and love, and then they were
Yeah.
like murdering
Yeah.
people.
But yeah, the drugs were like on fire in that time.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
true. People were a little out of
Yeah.
themselves. So yeah, that's all I have for Manson family. We had to talk about
About him.
it was impossible not to, and there's a lot of movies and series in case you
Yeah.
wanna.
Yeah. You
This
should
made
watch
me
that
really
one.
wanna watch some more, so maybe I need to watch that one.
You should. So the next one I'm gonna bring is also another one that I found out because of Netflix. Because Netflix had this documentary that it was called Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey.
Keep sweet.
Keep Sweet, 2 points. Pray and Obey. And I was like, this sounds really creepy. And the image was like little kids with like the face blurred. And I was like, I'm gonna watch this. And it was basically about the FLDS, which is the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter Days. Okay, so basically, the church in 1904 denounced that polygamy was like illegal, like was not correct. And then all of the religions started saying as so, and like then monogamy appeared. But this religion like didn't
Approve
accept,
that?
didn't
Yeah.
prove that, and they like kept the polygamy going on.
So they almost started their own thing
Exactly.
because they weren't accepted by church. Yeah.
Which is this FLDS thing. And basically, this church has a leader that in this case it was called Jeffs, Warren Jeffs. And it goes like from grandpa to like how do you say it? Like
Grandchildren?
net, yeah, it goes like from grandpa to grandchildren, and the prophet basically earns like from the granddad, basically.
Oh, so it's like the hierarchy, like almost like
Exactly.
kings and queens, like a
Exactly.
royal
Yeah,
family. Okay.
exactly. And yeah, the leader, in this case, the leader was called Warren Jeffs, and he had 80 wives and 53 kids.
80?
80 wives and 53 kids.
How
Um,
can one have 53 kids?
yeah, yeah.
My mind is blown.
Yeah. But yeah, even though the polygamy is illegal in the US, but like authorities say it's first they say it's hard to prove that it's happening, and then they don't want to end like family units. So that's why this whole like religion keeps going on. I think it's yeah, it's in Colorado City in Arizona and in Utah. Like they have like their communities there.
Still,
Yeah, still to this day.
I didn't even know it was forbidden,
Yeah,
polygamy.
it is
Wow.
actually. Like you can't marry more than a person.
Oh, Mary,
More
yeah.
than, yeah, marry, yeah. And they are all married, like, yeah. But yeah, anyways, this religion is tricky because basically they are taught that they are the one and only true people of God on earth and have the highest degree of salvation if a man has multiple wives. And they should have at least 3 wives. If you reach this in the afterlife, you'll become God yourself. So
Okay.
yeah, to this religion, like
With more lives?
women are only a piece of property. Yeah.
Okay.
But what's really like weird of this and what like draw me so much in the documentary is that like when you reach like women are only good to marry. So like
Why
they
are
were marrying like 10-year-old girls to like their uncles and stuff
ew?
like that. Yeah, only like to for the guys to have more and more wives and to like reach a higher degree of like dignity or something that they believe in. And yeah, that's why it's so weird and so fucked up. And like in the documentary, you see um like a girl that was able to escape because they're like strict. You can't just leave.
That's what I was going to ask, because if the men believe they are gonna have like salvation or whatever, why do the women stay? That
Yeah,
was my
because they believe that they are a part of it because like
mm.
they're God.
And it's all they know.
It's
Sometimes, like
all
the
they know.
first ones that get in, it's a choice. But after that, if you were
Yeah,
born into a cult, like that's all you know.
yeah. But
So
it's really
might
bad.
be
There's a lot
part
of
of the reason.
grooming there.
Yeah,
Um and
that's really fucked up.
it's really fucked up. And yeah, then I remember a girl saying, this girl that escaped on the documentary, I remember her saying that what really made her like want to escape was that so they had like this prophet that was like the guy, I don't know, I think this Warren Jeffs was already the younger one. So they had like an older guy that was like, imagine 80 years old. They were still marrying him with
Uh,
younger girls. And then when the guy died, the grandchild was like, I don't know, he was like 17, 18, whatever. And he was like the new prophet. They made all of the women, all of the ex women of the guy marry him again.
oh my
Yeah.
god,
And that's like the ship that made her like, no, like this is
this is fucking
insane.
wrong. Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, it's crazy. And you see, like this, there's a pattern here, like similar to the first one that you mentioned. It's like giving guys power with like women.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
Researching cults, I didn't bring some of them, because a lot of, I would say like 80% would be around like sex cults and
yeah,
rapes and all. And I was like, oh my god, how is it possible? I think people just make up the craziest shit just to
to
get
get
laid.
laid. Yeah. And he
What
really
the hell?
believes, like, he really believes that he is the prophet. And he just says like some bullshit. Like he just gets there, he reads stuff, and
Yeah,
everyone believes him, and he's like the king.
they just want to feel like they are on top of the world.
It's really
80
weird.
wives, oh my god, just imagine all living in the same like city or whatever, right?
Yeah,
They're all in the
yeah,
same
in
area.
the same area.
Just imagine how unlucky you need to be born into a place
I
like
know.
that.
It's insane.
It's really creepy. And it's creepy that it's still going, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
That just creeps me
you
out.
guys should watch the documentary because it's really interesting.
Yeah, on Netflix, right? I
Yeah.
need to go watch. Seems really cool. Now, I have another cult about aliens.
Mm.
So this one is called Heaven's Gate and is known as an alien and UFO cult. So, in this cult, they believed a spacecraft would carry them into the next level of existence.
Okay.
I don't know how it came to be, when the spacecraft will come. I couldn't find that info, but that's what they believed. They were going to be carried into the next level of existence. So, the creepiest thing about this is while living in a rented home in San Diego, the founder, Applewhite, and 38 followers died by suicide. So the members of the cult, some of them, 38, and the founder, all killed themselves at the same time inside the house because they believed they were gonna. I think that was the way for them to, like the gate for them to go into the next level of
Yeah.
existence. And the creepiest thing is that they all took this called phenobarbital, which is a medicine for seizures to slow down your brain activity. So in large doses, it will kill you. So they mixed it with apple juice. They all took it, and they all died wearing the same uniform, same Nike shoes, and they all had exactly $5.75 in their pockets, like a full-on ritual. I was like, what?
Wow, that's to pay the ticket for the other
Yeah, it
time.
must be some kind of sign. I don't know,
Yeah.
like crazy
You know
shit.
what? When I was researching stuff today, I was like going through articles, and the article title of one of them was like, "Why were they wearing Nike shoes with Evangate?" And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And
It
now
was
I get
about
it.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, Nike
I
shoes.
thought it was so creepy. First, I think you need to be very, like we were saying, very sensitive and in a really bad position to join a cult. But to kill yourself
Yeah.
altogether, everyone needs to be like in a really bad situation, really bad position, really weak mental state. And all this is so creepy. Just imagine who found them all wearing the same uniform,
I
all dead
know.
with the 575 in their pockets. You think this is the
Now
ticket?
I'm really like, I want to know like why the
Same. I wanna
575.
I wanna know more about this.
And you never know. You'll never know. It's like so fucking annoying.
It is. And as of today, the Heaven's Gate website still exists and is maintained by two of the group followers that didn't die that day. And there's actually an HBO Max called Heaven's Gate documentary. I'm not sure if it's a documentary or a series, but it's called Heaven's Gate: The Cult of Cults. So I really want to go and watch
Oh
that.
my god. Well, we're
So I'm
gonna have
curious.
so many
So
things to
many
watch
things to
after
watch.
this.
But
Uh-huh.
yeah, this joins aliens with a mass suicide. So I'm very curious. Very dark.
Whoa, that's really dark.
I
Yeah.
didn't know most of these cults, so I'm very like
Yeah.
being entertained
Heaven
today.
Gate. So the creator of the cult also died with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
At least he was a true leader.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
die with
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah. That's like, yeah. That shows how cray
And it's kind of
they
similar,
are.
to that series we were watching. It's also similar to another one that I got reminded that it's Glitch, like
Glitch.
a Korean drama that it's on Netflix about aliens, and there's also a cult in there. So it's kind of similar, remind me of that. And we're watching the Spanish one too, that is also similar. It's
Oh
like in
yeah.
an island. I don't remember the
Yeah.
name of that
True.
one.
Um I don't remember it either because I remember that the name doesn't have a lot to
Oh,
do
it's
with
Eden, right?
Eden.
I think it's
Exactly.
something Eden or Blue Eden. No, it's just Eden. I
Yeah,
think
because they also
it's
believe that
similar,
they're going somewhere else.
and it's aliens too. I think
Yeah.
so. It's similar. There's a lot of series inspired by cults. So you have another one for me?
Yeah, I only have one more. And it's called The Order of the Solar Temple.
Hmm.
And basically it was founded in Switzerland
Oh.
in 1984. And this one I also brought because it still has 140 no. Oh, it still has 500 active members in one area and
Wow.
140 active members in another area.
Wow.
Yeah. And basically they have an influence in like Knights Templar, and I researched what's Knights Templar. And basically they were like the Christian knights
Mm-hmm.
that had like these white robes with like a
Okay.
red cross, and they rode like horses. And basically like throughout the like all of the initiations that they have, they wear that. They wear the white
It's kind of
robes.
medieval.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
medieval vibes. They even have swords, but they don't. I don't think they use it. At least I didn't find anything about that. And basically, they believe that an apocalypse would happen, and that in order to survive, they would have to achieve a higher point of existence. I don't know
Hmm.
what that means. Anyways,
It's always the weird
yeah,
concept.
I don't know. But anyways, what really happened was that in September 1994 and March 97, 74 burnt bodies were found in Switzerland, Canada, and France. Because
What?
yeah, and
It's like different locations.
they were all a part of this. And basically they found out that they were all either being shot in the head or asphyxiated, and many had been drugged, and they were all set on fire because yeah, they were all burned bodies.
Oh my god.
Um, because allegedly the cult leader convinced everyone that in order to like obtain that higher level of existence and to like obtain bliss in the afterworld, they would need to die by burning. So yeah, but actually the cult members, the two founders, here's their names, like Luke Juret and Joe Mambro, were also among the dead. So they were
Okay.
also burned.
They
They
were
also burned
also,
themselves.
at least they were loyal to the concept
Exactly.
instead of just killing like Manson, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go, just go with
At
your
least go
followers.
down,
At
yeah,
least go
with
down
them.
with them.
But yeah, fire would lead them to a new world on another planet. So yeah, they are now on another planet.
There are a lot of similarities. A lot of people
Uh
who
huh.
want to go to another planet or
Yeah.
just go. Like,
Yeah.
why? Why can't you wait until the end? Like,
Yeah. Why the obsession of like going somewhere else better? Like, why
yeah,
don't
because
you
people
stay
must be
here?
like really in bad
Yeah,
conditions.
for sure.
I mean, life is already too short. Can't you wait until you're like, I don't know, 90 to kind of see if you can go to another place? Why you want to go now?
I
Like,
know. I don't
they
know.
must
Like,
be
what's,
suffering.
yeah, for
Must be the only
sure.
reason.
And they believe that
The other place is
like
better.
anything else is better.
Because
I
there's
think.
always like a chance that it goes wrong, right? Even with the UFO, the spacecraft. Don't you think there's like a tiny chance that it won't happen? Imagine if it's like 576 cents and you put like
I'm
575
gonna be like,
and then you're
damn.
down. You go to a
Can't you do the
weird
discount, a little discount for me?
you go to a weird planet and you're like, oops, it wasn't here. I forgot a
Uh,
cent.
oh yeah, I forgot to say actually. On in the first religion, I think I have it here. Yeah, in the first religion, the UFO religion, Elohim.
Elohim, my favorite.
Um, they actually, when it said these aliens desire to return to Earth, actually they want to do it in Jerusalem,
Yeah.
and they want to build a new world, a one world government with a single currency, a single language, etc. Super possible.
So, who
Super
knows? Who knows?
realistic.
Do they have a date though? No.
No.
It's just like
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
it's gonna happen.
It's
I don't
gonna
know
happen
when, but it's
soon.
gonna happen.
Mm.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have two more.
Yeah.
I have one from Australia, actually. I was
Okay.
surprised because most cults that I searched were America, America, America. And it was refreshing to see a Switzerland.
Refreshing. Love it. Switzerland. I was the
Love it.
same. I was like, oh, Geneva, love. Let's go.
Where's Portugal represent?
We
No.
have one here.
We have one. Yeah, we do.
No, I mean, we have more for sure.
For sure. But we forgot to talk about that one because it was very famous lately because of the whole COVID thing. They were
Yeah.
like anti-vax, I think. I don't
Yeah.
remember much, but I think weird shit is happening, but it's still happening like
Yeah.
nowadays. They walk
In
like barefoot and they're
Coimbra.
like, yeah,
Yeah. They say COVID doesn't exist. They have like loads of children there. I don't know.
yeah,
It's weird vibes.
very weird. But yeah, this one is in Australia and it's one of Australia's most famous cults. It's called The Family.
Aw, cute.
Joyful. And it's created by a yoga teacher. Okay.
Oh, juicy.
A female yoga teacher, I think. Yeah. Female yoga teacher who believed herself to be the reincarnation of Jesus Christ.
Of course.
So this already is very complex because yoga is like from a different religion. So I'm very
Yeah.
like how this came
From
to be.
Buddhism, right?
I think Hinduism, I think.
Hinduism,
I
okay.
think it was born in India. I'm not sure, but I remember taking yoga classes and they talking about like Vishnu, like the Hindu god and all. He's like I think he's the one that's like the first yogi. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on
First
this.
yogi.
The first yogi. Yes.
Cute.
So yeah, I am wondering how a yoga teacher became Jesus Christ, but she adopted 28 children. 28 children. There were children from the followers, like the members of the cult. So the members of the cult gift the children to this woman as like a gift.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
Wait. So she had members of the cult and they had kids and they offered him.
they offered her the kids as like a gift, and she adopted the kids, the 28 kids from the members, and the members were like the became the uncles and aunties, and she was the mother. She claimed to be
Ah,
the
that's right. It's a
biological.
family.
Yeah, she told the children she was the biological mother.
Okay.
Um, very, very, very weird. And they give the kids all in the hope of creating a master race that would survive the apocalypse. See, she believed to be imminent. So yeah, she told them there's gonna be an apocalypse, and by gifting the children, they would create this master race. I don't know how.
Master race.
She also told the kids she was Jesus Christ. And when they didn't live up to her standards, they were beaten, starved, and dosed with LSD. The kids. Yeah.
Wow.
Very, very weird. So Jesus
What were
Christ.
the standards though?
I don't know, but it said they were very strict standards. So probably when they misbehaved, they would get beaten, starved, and they would get LSD from Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Sounds fun. She actually, the weirdest part is that she died from dementia at 98 years old. So she never faced any type of consequences for these actions. She lived the entire life with the kids and doing her thing, and died from dementia, 98 years old.
Like, what did she die recently?
Oh, that I don't know. I don't have here the year. But yeah, there's a docu series I think, or like a series that is called The Cult of the Family. So
Wow, that's
if we
insane.
want more info, we can watch that.
Dosing kids with LSD when they misbehave. Like, what are you gonna achieve?
Yeah,
Are they gonna be chill? They're not gonna be chill.
yeah. I don't know for fact. Maybe they would be chill. Otherwise, I don't know. You would keep them. Just imagine they freaking out. But so crazy how people would like give their children away for a cult.
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
to a yoga teacher.
To a yoga teacher. The leader. Jesus Christ herself.
The yogi.
Yeah.
Jesus the yogi.
Slay.
Slay. And it's a female Jesus Christ, so it's modern.
Yeah. Very modern.
modern.
That's why I was asking, like, is it recent? Maybe.
Yeah, I actually don't know, but it must be. We can search or we can watch The Cult of the Family for more.
Yeah.
And the last one that I have is called the Russian Orthodox Church.
Oh, Russian.
Yes.
We were also missing a little Russia.
A little Russia. Russia just entered the chat. So around 30 members of this group hold themselves in a Russian cave because the leader has told them to wait there until the world ended. So there was a cave, and the leader said, "You guys need to go to this cave and stay there because the world will end. I don't know exactly when, but you guys need to stay there." And this one was a false trooper because he didn't went into the cave.
How dare him?
Yeah, this one is a false leader. If you want your followers to go to a place or die, you should die with them.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you belong to a cult and if you see that the leader is not going with you anywhere, just leave.
Just be suspicious.
Suspicious.
But yeah, these members, these 30 members stayed in the cave. They didn't have much things in there, and the conditions were the worst. So 2 people have died in the cave inside, one from disease and the other one from starvation. Um, and they believed things like credit cards and barcodes were satanic. and threatened to kill themselves if any authorities tried to remove them from the cave. So that's why the police didn't interfere at all. So they stay in the cave until two people died in there, and some people wanted to leave and left when those two people
Yeah,
died
died.
because they were afraid to like catch any disease from the corpse and all that. But some of them stayed for a little longer and only left when the cave's roof started to collapse because it was like a cave, so it
I bet
started
they
to
were like,
collapse.
"Oh my god, it's coming! It's the apocalypse now!"
It's this.
No, just the ceiling.
Just imagine. I don't understand why people go through such a thing. But there's also something you can watch about this called The Island. So
The island.
The Island.
Wow. Wait, do they all talk about apocalypse? Feel like
Not all, but most. Yeah,
most
even Manson, even Charles Manson, because of the whole Beatles song.
because
So
yeah,
in a way, they are kind of all afraid of an apocalypse, and they're like, let's just leave now or to another dimension, or I don't
yeah,
know, let's kill ourselves before shit goes down. I want to wait until shit goes
yeah,
down.
yeah. I want to be here to watch. Why remove
What else?
yourself from the equation
Yeah,
when you don't know it's gonna be better? Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, just be strong and don't go follow some weird dude or or girl who says it's like Jesus Christ.
Don't follow your yoga teacher advice, guys.
Yeah, sometimes yoga classes and all, you can I feel like some stuff is like cults, you know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Like,
Like yoga, I'm not a
mhm.
hater of yoga, but like one of the reasons I left was because they were all like kumbaya, like let's go on the let's go on this picnic all together,
Oh
and
yeah, I
you
would
need
never
to
do
like
that.
have this food, you need to eat this,
Oh,
you need to have this sleep schedule. And I was like, this is starting to be too
sleep
much to me.
schedule? No, I'm gonna go to bed at 3 a.m.
Yeah, when there's a lot of rules that don't really, I don't know. If you want to do yoga, just do yoga. You
Yeah,
know, if you need to be a part of the whole community, I start like to get this weird feeling, and I
yeah.
live. And you know what else is like that? I think it's CrossFit. I think people from CrossFit are like really into it. If you join a CrossFit team or whatever, like a gym, suddenly you need to go all out and join them for like parties
Yeah.
and events and competitions and be all out and eat like acai and all. I don't know, nuts.
Nuts. And be like, CrossFit is life.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that does CrossFit just casually, you know? You need to
Yeah.
be all out. Like, it's a lifestyle.
It's like peer pressure. It's like you're either in, or like all in, or
Or
you're
all.
out. Yeah.
I don't know why. It's not like something you can do on a regular. I don't like when it's too much pressure.
Yeah.
It's like a community.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't like it either. It's like weird vibes.
Same.
Yeah.
So yeah, yoga and CrossFit are like cults. I don't remember anything else that is like that.
We don't
But if
make
I
the
do,
rules. I was trying to think of more also, but I
I don't know too. Yeah, those two you should stay out.
don't know. Okay, guys, this was I feel like it was the right balance between heavy stuff and lighter
And
stuff.
fun.
And I think we should finish the way we love, which is
Games?
by playing games. Exactly.
I'm excited.
Okay. We're gonna start with by who's more likely to.
Okay.
Okay. And I have a question for you.
Ooh.
Who do you think is more likely to lead a cult?
Between us?
No. I
Ooh.
mean,
Plot
yeah,
twist.
since we're talking. I mean, we've
Oh yeah.
already talked about it before. I think it would be you. Because you would not be a follower for sure.
I think you wouldn't fall into a cult either,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't think I don't know.
We can be leaders together.
We could start our own cult, the undressed cult.
To undress. You have to be
That
undressed.
sounds really
Yeah,
bad.
it
Yeah.
sounds like the first cult you mentioned.
Send your naked pictures.
Send your naked pictures
Your
for us to
resume.
approve. Yeah.
Imagine. We want to dress you, so send your naked pics.
Oh,
You know, you
interesting.
need to like build a narrative. So
Yeah.
you want to style you and all, you send her your naked pic.
But
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I don't think
Yeah,
any of
between us, I
us.
don't think either would be a follower, but I don't think we'd be leaders too
Yeah.
because yeah, I don't think we have the enough
Yeah.
charisma to
Mhm.
like talk for a
Oh
crowd
yeah,
and
a
say like
huge crowd, and be like convincing, like I
yeah.
am your prophet. Yeah.
Although since I had my goth moment. We talked about it in the
Mhm.
last episode. I remember some of like the other gods. Some of them were really into like the whole like coven things and witchcraft. So
Yeah.
back then I could fall in the wrong like
In the right
rabbit hole.
path.
Yeah. Luckily
Really?
I'm here.
And you weren't
I was
into that. So
I don't think so.
only the outside was
Only the
goth.
style, yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Luckily.
Good. Good you didn't fall in the right path. On the wrong
Uh,
path.
so yeah,
Anyways,
it's not about
it's
us.
not about us this time. It's about Kim or Kylie.
Kim or Kylie as leaders? Cult leaders.
Who would lead a cult?
Oh my
I think it's really
god.
hard.
It is really hard though. But I think, hear me out. I think Kylie.
Yeah?
I think so. Because I don't see anything like super strong that Kim has created on her own, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She was discovered a little bit about like the sex tape and all.
Yeah.
And then she had like a big leap when she married Kanye and she was dressing very well and being on the cover of all the magazines and all. And of course she has an empire now. But I think Kylie started more from the bottom doing like the makeup thing. And back
Mm-hmm.
then she was like the reference for all the baddies.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how many
King
people
Kylie.
put
King Kylie era.
King Kylie
Yeah.
era? You know how many people she influenced into getting like the lips done and
Yeah.
getting and buying her lip kit? It's
That's
outrageous.
true.
So if she wanted to do something with that power, she could.
Yeah. But I think she's so much sweeter than Kim.
Sweeter? Yeah. Kim is more like salty.
Yeah.
True.
I
That's
think
true.
she's really sweet.
But people
Kylie.
need to love the leader.
True.
Selling.
She would be able to
my idea.
manipulate.
She would. I think
Yeah.
Kylie, I think she doesn't have like the thoughts to do that. She's like sweet, I
Yeah.
think. But at the same time, I think she holds a lot of power
Okay.
between teenage girls.
Let's lock that in then.
Is
Kylie
the
is
Kylie
Kylie is the leader.
kids.
Okay. And who between Will Smith and Johnny Depp?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Who do you think is more likely to join a witchcraft cult?
A witchcraft cult? Johnny Depp, of
Johnny
course.
Depp,
Yeah.
because of the Pirates of the Caribbean vibe.
No, because he was very his style was very a little bit
Yeah.
goth too when he was
Yeah.
younger, and
I think
I
it's a bit
imagine him
darker
more.
than also.
Yeah. Will Smith's more like light and fun, although he
Yeah.
punched.
Yeah, he has like a
the other
he
guy.
has a very weird dark side as well.
He has, but he's more like impulsive.
It's more
He would
violent.
join like the CrossFit
Yeah.
cult. And Johnny Depp would be more like secret witchcraft.
Yeah, I agree. I think Johnny Depp could be the leader of a witchcraft cult.
He could. Has the looks for it.
He has looks for it, the charms as well. Yeah.
True.
Okay, Johnny Depp.
But he leads the. I'm sorry, I would be so mean now.
What?
I think it would be more like an alcohol cult. My God, I'm so sorry, Johnny.
Oh,
I love
you're
Johnny Depp,
evil.
but I know like he
Yeah,
went to a really bad phase with
Yeah.
alcohol. So
Yeah. Okay. Who do you think would be more likely to be drained into a cult?
Hmm.
Vanessa Hudgens or Britney Spears?
So my God. So be caught up in a cult, be like the follower, right?
Yeah. And bear in mind that Vanessa is obsessed with like Halloween and like witchy stuff. She
I would
says that
say
she
that
can
she
talk with
has
death.
exactly.
She
That's
she
yeah.
says that she can talk with dead people.
But at the same time, Britney was kind of in a cult already with her like parents and all. That was like a weird thing going
Yeah.
on. Not a cult, but like she was very weak mentally back then. It was caught in a weird situation. Also, all her marriage are kind of weird.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
they
she
could
just
both be in a
divorced.
cult again.
Yeah, she just divorced. It's really weird.
So
But yeah,
I
I also agree that they could both be in a cult.
they could both be in a cult. But I think Vanessa would be probably the leader and Britney the follower.
Yeah.
If Vanessa came to Britney, she was like, "Girl, I talk to
Girl.
spirits. Wanna marry me?
Girl.
We might see a new couple."
Oh yeah.
So Vanessa would be the leader.
I agree.
And Britney
100%.
would be drawn into a cult. So yeah.
I agree. Okay. Last two. Who would dismantle the cult?
Like you from
Like
the
me.
inside.
Ryan Gosling, Mr. Ken.
My work is beach.
My work is beach. He's so cute.
He's very cute.
Just want to put him in my pocket. Or Brad Pitt.
Who would dismantle?
I actually see Brad Pitt in a cult,
Yeah, I have the same vibes to be honest.
and I don't see Ryan.
Same.
I
I
think Ryan would dismantle
think Ryan would dismantle or not even get in at
or
all.
not even getting it.
You think Brad could dismantle because he would do some weird shit?
What, he would like fuck the fuck up?
Fuck off.
Could be.
So yeah,
Mm,
I think should we go with Brad Pitt and keep Ryan out of this mess? He's too sweet for this.
true. Let's go for that.
Let's
Okay,
go for that.
Brad, we believe you. Okay. Last but not least, who would join a eat, pray, shop cult?
Eat, pray,
Eat,
shop.
pray, shop.
Me. No, you can take the prey. Eat, drink coffee, shop, cult.
Ooh,
We can
that's us
create that one.
already.
That's us.
Yeah, eat,
We'll
drink,
create
shop.
that one.
Yeah, that's all the basic bitches though.
We have a lot of
We are
followers.
basic bitches.
A lot of people want to join. Yeah, who are the celebrities? Me,
Paris Hilton, of course,
of course.
or Ariana Grande.
Oh, Paris, of
I think
course.
Paris too.
She would love to eat prey shop.
I know.
She was kind of in a thing similar. It's not a cult, but she had this thing where she was locked away in a place. Do you remember?
I remember
Yeah. So
when
she's
when
like,
she was like a teenager. No.
yeah. So it was like this school
Oh my
for them to be well
god!
behaved, and that's a huge thing in
Wow, it's a
America.
huge thing in America. Like,
Yeah.
I actually, oh my god, I can't believe that we didn't talk about this here because
Yeah.
I think I commented with you like a year ago. It was the only thing that would appear on my TikTok. It was so creepy. All of my TikToks was stories of people that were in those places. So
Mm.
apparently their parents send you to that place
Yeah.
when you misbehave. I
It's
don't
like a
know.
camp
It's
for
like a
you, like
camp.
school/camp for you to become a better kid,
Yeah.
a better
I don't know what
person.
you do. Probably the parents like caught like weed on them, or like I don't know, like
Probably.
maybe you stole something, but like, and then you go to that camp and there's like no connections with your family at all, no phone, no nothing. I think they would go days without showering. They would have to work like in the field, I think, like,
Yeah. There's also some rapes, I think, within the
of course.
yeah, like teachers and all, and they were beaten up really bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember seeing. I think it was documentary, right, about Paris Hilton on Netflix.
Maybe I haven't watched it.
I think it was on Netflix. No, I'm not sure. And yeah, she has like this whole organization that she belongs to now that are from all those students that now have that support group
Wow.
because of that. So yeah, and I remember also hearing something about like the Dr. Phil. You know, when
Uh-huh.
he did something,
I
he would
remember
say
that.
like, "Now you go to the ranch,
Yeah,
just the ranch."
the ranch.
There's also
Yeah.
some talks about how that nasty, how nasty
Yeah.
it was, and how they were like mistreated. So
I can't even like understand how you as a parent would send your kid to that place.
yeah, I think most parents didn't know, but at the same time, like, how would you? Why? The
Because
question
like
is why.
I remember the people that I saw the videos, they would stay there for months without talking to their parents.
Yeah,
Do they not do you not care about your kid anymore? Like
yeah. But even here in Europe, there were some colleges like that, like that you would stay there and had
yeah.
no
Yeah.
contact. Just imagine how creepy. But yeah, poor Paris. She was playing an entire like fun persona to us all,
Yeah.
entertaining us all, and she was like suffering with all that. I'm happy that she's more free now that she
Free.
talks about
Yeah.
it.
She's a queen.
She a queen. So yeah, that's
Um
all.
that is all. I really enjoyed this episode.
Me too.
And
And we can
yeah,
also start. We have all the info to start our own cult.
we have all the info.
But yeah, I love this subject, and I felt the need now to just go home and watch some documentaries and
Yeah.
series about cults. I was thinking today, like, oh my god, my search history this past
Yeah.
days, I think I'm gonna be arrested. Is like Charles Manson, and then I searched like this medicine that they use to kill themselves. Like, what is this? So the FBI is like, this bitch is
Yeah,
crazy.
same. I was like, cult. Creepiest cult in history. Worst cult in history. Cults that are still going on. Like, I might join.
Can I join a cult? Yeah, FBI agent, if you're hearing us now, it was all research for
Yeah,
this.
all research.
So
We're
you know
chill.
what time it is?
It's pink ball time.
Let's go.
Baseball time!
Oh
You
yeah,
take it.
we haven't talked about how we changed the scenario, have we?
Oh no! In the end of the episode. Oh my god.
Oh my god! In the beginning, we were like, let's comment how we changed the scenario, and we haven't changed.
We are the
We
worst.
are the
Like, this
worst
is the
people.
worst podcast ever. I'm sorry. But yeah, we changed. In
Anyways,
case you
hi
didn't
guys.
notice.
We changed the scenario.
We changed it a little bit, but I think it's better this way.
Yeah.
Let us know what you prefer.
Yeah.
We had the mics here on the inside, so we have more space
Yeah.
in the body.
But yeah, I was having like a little struggle, but it's okay. We can handle. I'm gonna take one from the bottom.
Okay,
For
let's open. Very curious because I don't remember the themes anymore, but I know they are all new. So, what do we have in here? Oh, it's a dilemma.
Ooh, just
Dilemmas in general.
Oh my god, are we gonna ask the audience?
Yes. I think it can be a really good advice session for
It's
our
gonna be a little.
followers in case they are
Ooh,
having dilemmas.
love that. I love it.
It's going to be very interactive with you guys.
Yeah.
On the contrary of this one, that it was just more like giving you
Yeah.
info and give ourselves info. So it'd be nice to just help you with your own dilemmas.
Yeah. It's gonna be cute. Love it. And
Keep
excited.
tuned to our stories because we're going to interact a lot with you guys. And see you next
Yeah.
week.
See you next week. Thank you so much for watching. We love you.